Shri Manache Shlok, Shloka number 86, English translation and explanation. Shri Manache Shlok were written by Samartha Ramdas Swami. They are a dialogue with our mind. Mukhi Ram Vishram Tethe Chiahe Sadanand Anand Sevo Nirahe Daya Vinato क्षीण संदेहकारी निज धाम है नाम शोकापहारी. Rest and peace are found only there where Rama's name is chanted. In that place, the joy of joys is granted forever. Without him, all is vain torment and doubt. Lord Rama is our abode and will relieve us of our sorrows. Some keywords in this shloka are Mukhi means in our speech, Ananda means happiness, Sevoni means serving, Tayavina means without it, Nijadhama means one's true nature. Samartha Ramdas Swami continues his thought process of focusing on reciting God's name all the time to achieve peace and joy in this shloka also. Sadananda can have two meanings here. It is another name for Lord Shiva and also refers to the references in the scriptures and mythology that he also recites Lord Rama's name continuously in order to achieve peace and joy. The second meaning of Sadananda is having perpetual joy, ultimate joy, eternal bliss. With a devotion to Lord Rama, we can achieve that phase of bliss. Modern psychologists call it achieving the state of flow. When we achieve the state of flow, we are one with whatever we are focusing on. The duality goes away and we get completely engrossed in the activity we are doing. We lose the sense of ourselves being separate entities and unite with God in that state. That is what mindfulness is, and that is what meditation achieves. Chanting the name of God continuously is one way of doing the meditation. We can focus our minds on chanting Lord Rama's name. The tendency of mind is to wander. It will wander into other thoughts for a while. When we catch ourselves in that state, we can bring the mind back to focus on the chanting we are doing. Even if you do this just for 10 minutes a day, the results will be dramatic. You will notice the change in yourself within a few weeks. You will start being more attentive on the tasks you are doing. It becomes easier to focus, which in turn results in better results and best efficiency by utilizing the time we have to the maximum. You will see how fresh your mind and your body becomes after doing this regularly. You will start enjoying activities and life overall. It will remove all the tiredness which we get after hours of work. Without this, there is doubt of getting rid of tiredness by any other means. You will keep on thinking about past mistakes or events and keep on worrying about the future. There will be grief if you cannot help but keep on thinking about the losses you faced of your dear ones. You can watch TV, you can play for some time, but that will not still be anywhere close to giving you the joy as compared to the bliss you will achieve with meditation. Mostly you will feel bored or more tired after these kinds of activities instead of getting revived, which only meditation, the chanting of Rama's name can do. When you adapt to thinking of God and devoting to God whenever your mind is free from the worldly activities to the extent that it becomes your second nature, then you will realize how it helps in getting rid of the trouble caused by grief, tiredness, and worries. Hence, O my mind, devote yourself to God and get the benefits of achieving ultimate joy, which you cannot get from any of the materialistic pleasures. मुखी राम विश्राम तेथेची आहे सदानंद आनंद सेवो निराहे दयावीण तो क्षीण संदेहकारी निज धाम हे नाम शोकापहारी. Join me in the humble effort of spreading this amazing part of our Maharashtrian culture and literature to the English speaking community in the entire world. Be proud of our culture. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel A Dialogue with Our Mind. Jai Jai Raghuveer Samartha.